Hello, this is Running Robert, and we are doing Frostpunk Part 4. There'll be 3 other parts that we have done. They're going to be in the comments below if you have just gotten to this one. What we're doing is pretty much going through the game on an easier mode just so you guys can see the general gameplay of the original story. There's several different scenarios and a couple DLCs that are out. Replaying this is maybe actually buy the DLC for it, so we will be playing that at some point. But right now we are going to load our game after our third stop and kind of see where we'll go. So this game was always just one of those games that does have some replayability. So that's why I was kind of like, when I thought about doing this, I was like, hey, I played this game through a couple times. And depending on the difficulty level and everything you make, it can be either harder, simpler, a lot of different things you can do in there. The city building stays relatively the same, but some of the choices you make, as far as what you're doing in your exploration and everything like that, can give it a definite feel of replayability, along with a couple extra missions now. So, endless mode and a lot of stuff like that made it just a really overall good game. So, and that's why I kind of like wanted to do a series on it. So it's just definitely one of the most fun games I've had for a while. Okay, and so to catch everyone up at the moment. So, Winterfell had fallen, and there were some problems in the city. The Londoners, 37 people, wanted to leave the city, head back to London. I have a decent workforce. Temperature is about -40. I am playing on the easy level, so this many days in there, it is quite warm probably for what people are doing. So let's go ahead and kind of catch back up. So something I need to do is I need to sign an evening prayer, but my Book of Laws is still on cooldown. I have some scouts heading around, and we can check them out. I have one, let's see, get Scout 1. He is heading down to the Shrouded Cave, and I have Scout 2, which is heading to the fishing village. So, good place to pick it up. Obviously, hope very low, just because of the fall of Winterhome, and a lot of people were distressed. And I have reached the children's hideout. And the cave is a hideout for some children who were evacuated from Winterhome. There are no adult survivors. We should talk to the kids and take them back to the city. Little survivors, we talked to children in the hideout. They said one night their teachers and some hunters took them from Winterhome on a secret adventure. Teachers told them they were going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, the guardians went back to get more and didn't return. It seems that these kids were evacuated in time before things in their city got really ugly. So we can do some terrible things here. So we can leave the children to their fate. They're all going to die. We can send the children, we can tell them where they're going to go, but some of them might not make it, or we can escort them safely back to the city. And we're going to do an escort for this. I'm not a monster today. So he has some supplies. He needs to come back anyway. I'm perfectly happy to bring the children back with me. We just got our technology done, so we got efficient gathering. So as I look to what I'm going to do, we actually have enough to start building a factory, but I'm not sure. We have a decent amount. So factories are where you really get a lot much better things going on for what you have going on. So we are just kind of looking at what we need. Well, we will need some more resource depoy spots at some point. We're fully good with the hunters. We can start building houses to get it kind of even warmer for that point. But I think the first thing, we're gonna go with houses. We need to keep this. We need to keep our population warm. Obviously, with -40, without the chillers, on most of the city, it gets chilly. And even some of the bunkhouses, I have 1 or 2 bunkhouses that actually are in the chilly area. So we need to do a little upgrade on those to go forward. So at the moment, we're gonna go ahead and speed time up a little bit. So as you see, we're pretty good with our supplies at the moment. We have almost 1,200 food, almost 2,100 coal. We have 1 automatron going, and we got something going on over here. Sir, people appreciate the field kitchen we built for them. They've sent a delegation to thank you. We've already thanked our brothers in faith who run the kitchen, and will keep them in our prayer in this frozen wasteland. Anything that keeps one warm is a lifesaver. So, if you watched the couple one, I picked faith. That's what I was going for. In this order, there's faith in the order. They kind of run the same, but they do have some slight differences in them. So why we are doing that, we're actually going to get another resource deposit up here for the extra wood. I have so much wood right now that we're going to need more. So it's good to store it and not have to worry about it. These scouts are going to bring back like 300. House is researched. Lovely. From house, we are actually going to get... we don't really need the scouts. And the outpost. So I never really deal with the outpost. We're going to go with the factory to start with. I never really deal with the outpost very much. That can be something that some people do, and you know it's on strategy. So we are going to start building some houses to keep our people warmer. We know we had a couple cold houses somewhere around here. They take a good amount of steel, so we're not going to build too many at the moment. We're just going to make sure that we get... There's one more I need to get to keep these people a little bit warmer. Because we're also going to need another children's shelter. Because we're bringing in 30 children. I don't think I have enough for all the children. So I think I'm going to need to build some more. We might even need 2. You know, playing on the easier level, it's a lot easier to make those decisions than when you're playing on the extremely difficult level and you're like, I'm going to have to sacrifice the children or starve to death. So as my houses are getting built, I'm still waiting for the evening prayer, but I still have 7 hours for that. And I have 2 days left on that, so I don't have to do that quick. But I'm just going to go ahead and get out of the way. There go my hunters for the day. There we go. We're going to have all these people up. Housing for... We actually might need extra housing for the children, too. I did not even think about that. So we will go ahead and we'll build a couple of 20... Let's go ahead and build 3 right there. I think we can... I hope we can build below that. Oh, yeah, we can build another stack below that if we need to. There's a power thing right here that should help with some of them. Obviously, right here is a little cold. We're going to have to work on that house, too. There we go. Okay. So everything is going decent enough. I like it. Oh, okay. So this one is now free. So we can do extra wood or extra steel. We're going to do some extra wood. You saw how quickly I went through that. Wood I had saved up. So we are going to actually make some wood and we're going to make some roads. Because we're just going to pretty much keep building our deposits there. This coal thumper is plenty of coal. It's you know, we almost have 1,000 coal here. We have all these gathering ports going on here, so that's in pretty good shape. Oh, and the Book of Laws, like I said, our purpose is our faith. So we are going to go with the evening prayers. Try to give people more hope. I can come here and I can do the evening prayers. That's going to give a lot of people hope. That is going to pop up. And so we're pretty good. And every child has a place in the child shelter. We're going to see about that in a little bit. So let's go to my economy for a second. Housing. I have 41 vacant beds and it's 35 children. So we're good there. Do we actually have the child shelter stuff going on in here? I am not sure. Everyone is very comfortable. A couple livables. We are going to check. So we are doing pretty good with everything. Like I said, coal, we're making a huge amount of coal. About 400 per day. We're good. For food, we're making about 100 a day. So we're good with food. Good with coal. So I got like that. The Lunder's tendency right now is people are not hopeful enough to either join it or join our side. Okay, so we have all 15 beds there available. We have all 15 beds. Oh, other children not. There's 45 children total, so I think we will probably need another children's shelter when they come in. Let's just go ahead and get that going. Well, not a good spot for it, is it? Could put it by the house of prayer. Where's the heater? No, that's for the public house. That's the worship. Ooh, that's already getting cold for the cookhouse. We're gonna have to deal with. We're gonna have to deal with that in a second. We might have to build a second row of. We'll put it right there by the church at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna crank up that temperature. Oh, when it's built, so it's no longer chilly. Okay, so we can kind of move ahead a little bit. It's a work day. I didn't mean to go that far. Okay, so we got the factory. And we got the research. So the next thing we want to do is I need more heating for that cookhouse. Cookhouse insulation right there. Pretty easy. And my scouts have reached the fishing village. So hot spring keeps a tiny patch of sea from freezing here. The Americans used this opportunity to set up a fishing village. It's deserted now. We will go ahead and leave it. So what we can do, the fishing village used to supply Tesla with food. Searching for Mike don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and Old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure. The village was left in order. We can send a team to start fishing if we want. So we have two options. We can just leave the village intact, or we can pretty much take anything and dismantle it. We're going to dismantle it, and we're going to head for Tesla City. Okay, and so we got the factory research. So let's see, we don't really have that much steel. Like, steel's been our big problem. We have this steelwork, which is done by the automaton. We can upgrade this steelwork here, which is probably what we're going to do next. There we go. So, because we definitely need more steel. That's, yep. And we have the people to do it. We're in good shape. So, is there any other steel that we can actually get? Gotta remember to look at everything we can. So resources. Nope, steel, it just gives me an advanced steel steamworks at the next level, which we're gonna have to get at some point. Oh, we're gonna flip around the city a little bit. So, what's going on here? Oh, yeah, these are all closed. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, we're gonna put the time a little bit forward. So, cookhouse. Okay, wonderful. Like I said, we're kind of cranked to do some technologies now. We need more steel for that, so it's going to be a second on that one. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. Heaters will burn less coal. Always nice to have. We'll go ahead and grab that one. And we will go ahead and, let's see, the factory is under tech. 30 wood, 15, yeah, so we have enough for that. So let's go ahead and we're going to build our factory out here. I don't really care about the wood. We have some steam guy going somewhere for wood, if I remember correctly. There it is. So this is getting 23 wood an hour. I like it. It works. Okay. So we're just gonna go back. We have an hour till the man and the children come back. He's only 2 hours away. Wood and steam cores. And you see my wood is just going up. My steel is just so slow. So getting this factory together so we can make some more. Oh, there we go. He's back. And like I said, we are just gonna pretty much knock him, and we are going to. We're nowhere to send him for a second. So we have about an hour to wait until the other scouts investigate Tesla City. So we are in good shape. That is now upgraded. It's doing a longer shift. 8 an hour is what that one's getting. This one's working all night at 5 an hour with the automaton. And like I said, our goal is we will be getting more factories for it. Oh, heater upgrade. Okay. So with that heater upgrade, we're going to go with our steam hub range upgrades. These steam hubs will warm up a little bit farther away from where they are. So you can see pretty much everything is livable. We are going to hit that there. Okay. Children not one, of course. I have one children. One child is waiting. We're going to explore the towers. Okay. Able bodies and minds will prevail over the cold. We'll use the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. A central tower shines with the blue glow of electric discharge, which forms a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong. There are charred bodies lying in the streets, and the stench of burning flesh taints the air. We saw a lightning streak from the tower hit a building and leave a gash in its roof. Well, we are going to stay away from that. We searched the outskirts of Tesla. It seems nobody has survived, but some people might have escaped. So we actually can go to the Dreadnought. We will send him that way. We'll also send that scout there so he can start making his way there. Okay, so we got the heating efficiency going. Everything is full. We need one more child shelter. I thought I built one over here. That's a house. I thought I built another child shelter somewhere, but I guess I didn't. So we need it. We're going to find more children. It will happen. So we will go ahead and place another child shelter right there. And maybe make a couple houses in there. Okay, so this is good. So we can build an automaton, but we need 100 wood, 50 coal, and 1 steam core. 100 steel, 50, 100 wood, 50. So we are not even close to that at the moment. So we are just going to have to kind of work. So he cannot really produce anything, so maybe a little early to build. Oh, we have something going on with our faith. Sir, we're holding an evening prayer this afternoon. Plenty of people are here. They're praying, but they're also talking and laughing. I haven't seen anything disheartening in our city in a long time. It's really brought the community together. Good. That is making it really nice. Nobody is looking to leave. We still have 8 days to convince the other 36 people. And right now we have enough spots to kind of take, if that doesn't work, we have enough spots to kind of take that loss. So, there we go. And that's a little hope now from every child has a place in the shelter. Very nice. We have a couple hours to go. So we have a lot of things to get done, though. A lot of things to get done. Okay. Like I said, that automaton, he's just collecting steel. Everything else is kind of, see the people kind of bustling around. So, I kind of like it. He'll be there in an hour, so we sped up the time a little bit. I want to hurry up and try to get this second automaton made, just because we need, we just need it. Like, you know, we can have stuff going all day long. Okay. A huge ship has been dismantled here. Only its massive keel remain under the ice. Railroad tracks lead south. So we will explore. We find a piece of hull bolted to the boulder. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year of 1886, the American expedition aboard... Yeah, I'm not going to try to say that. Landed here in search of the haven. May God preserve the souls of the fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship, Prometheus. Sites discovered. So we will take those resources and we will send him to the research station, and our other guy, we are going to send him, come on, I want you to go to the ice corridor. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, come on, almost up to 100. And we have a little cold coming soon. Oh, we have something going on. Someone has stolen 200... Wow, that's a big amount of food rations from the stockpile. People are saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies. It seems ridiculous idea of leaving... It seems that this ridiculous idea of leaving for London is gaining traction. We'll let them be for the moment. We can't do much more. But we do have enough to build one of these, so we will go ahead and build our first one there. So what they're trying to do is trying to get us to build Faith Keepers. I think is next. Now we got a couple people getting sick. I see, oh, we're going to have a significant temperature drop, so we are definitely going to have to do a little bit of a city check here. These workshops and everything like that, we are going to need a steam hub around them. So we're going to go tech and get a steam hub. We're going to build more houses in this area too. So for the moment, like I said, I think if I build it right here, it'll warm some houses and stuff like that. And I think that'll be a big help. With our last thing getting less coal, like I said, we're making 1,200 and our coal's only 7. So we have a chance to put in another steam hub into the spot. Because we have a couple days until the next coal comes in. Okay, have they started building this thing yet? Nope, still closed. It's just about work time, about 8 o'clock. Time we all dread. Okay, yep, there goes all my steel. Oh boy. Okay. But like I said, I want to get these guys working 24/7. Is there any other steel I can do around here? And that's the next question we have to look at. Normally they give you 2, and we really only have 2. So, not much we can do about that. Oh, Steam Hub has been upgraded. Let's see, so the next thing that we need to do allows us to turn the generator range. We're going to get that, be able to get warmth around this a little bit more, especially with it coming cold. That's going to be big. We're still fine for coal right now. We're still doing great for coal. And we've reached the research station. Let's explore it. The doors have been bashed in. There are signs of fighting inside, broken furniture, damaged scientific equipment, and spatters of blood. Inside the Ramsack station, we found Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like sun emission, volcanic ash, could not have caused such cooling. But what? If the huge quake of 1887 in Panagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashes, then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountain. Discovered cave hideout. So we will go ahead and we're just going to bring him to the cave hideout. Head back to the city. Like I said, we are full of wood right now. And then we have built our new automaton. So I'm going to put him right here. I need this to be running 24/7. We'll get more for it, and that'll be kind of nice. And let's see, the next thing that we're going to do is I want this advanced steelwork. So we're going to wait a little bit to get that 75 there. Because once we have 75, we can start that. Because that's really what I'm missing at the moment. I think I'm good for wood. I'm good for coal. Steel is super low. Steam cores we're in good shape. Food is back up. So we're doing really well overall here. But we have some people problems going on. So the engineers asked for a day off to study the automaton closely. It can be improved. Yeah, go ahead. We have plenty of engineers. We can lose one for a day. We're just going to throw one replacement into there. It's going to help these guys be more efficient. I'm okay with it. We're going to speed this bad boy up a little bit. Up with okay, so we can open new lines. We're going to hold off on that for a second. We're pretty, like, those are workshops. They're okay to be a little chilly. A couple people getting sick. Everything else is pretty warm. That is actually kind of cold. These don't need heat because they have automatons working on them. Wonderful. We got that. We can go right back here, and this is going to take just 50 wood, and that's an easy one. That is the easy one to get because, like I said, I need steel. Oh, our scouts have arrived. So we go to the entrance. As he approached, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall barricading it. They're in bad shape, weak from malnourish and illness. Let's see. So we're not going to try to attack them. We're going to try to talk to them. Let's see what they have. Seeing we have no ill intention, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventors after expelling him from the city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the caves and are now heading home with these poor wretches in tow. So we did get the stone ship, which is going to be for later, but we are taking 35 people back with us with a lot of wood and some steel, which is what we need. So I'm okay with that. Okay. So we are just kind of building up. Let's see, do we need anything more? So we could do a house of healing, which we're fine without people at the moment. We could do a temple, which will help bring hope to people. And there can be one temple in the city. Good base heating. Or we could actually keep some faith keepers, and they will pretty much be like our little bit of a religious brawlers. But temple raises hope. Let's go for the temple. We like it. That should be simple and very easy to build. It has a high heat warning too, so we are just gonna build it. Find a spot for it. I don't want to kind of. There we go. We'll build it there. We gotta build some roads, which is perfectly fine. We have enough wood to build whatever we really want. Let's get that building. That'll increase our hope. Not really discontent. We have a public house. We have people living by the fighting arena. Oh, temple is built. And help with hope a huge amount. So hope will rise, and some Londoners will mend their ways, and hope will rise slightly. So let's have a ceremonial service. Let's go ahead and knock that out. And we have, for the first time, Londoners will abandon their cause. First time that has pulled up. And we're going to go a little bit faster now, because we're just kind of waiting. Oh, well, we were trying to go faster. Another theft. We need faith keepers. We're just going to, again, let discontent rise a little bit. We might have to get faith keeper. People keep stealing our food. Whoop. Okay. Let's see. So crowds gathered demanding that you stop ignoring the recent theft. Sir, you have to do something. When you let these thieves steal supplies, more and more people think that maybe the Londoners are right and we're safer going with them. So we can absolutely do nothing about it. Hope will fall, discontent will rise, or in 3 days we can have them sign a public penance law. And I think that's really what I'm going to do. So, public penance is actually after the faith keepers. So we'd have to actually get the faith keepers for that one. But people abandoned the Londoners. First Londoner convinced to stay. Great to hear. So they lost a couple people. That's good to know. Okay. Oh, we have all that going on there. Actually, we can build another automaton. Why is this not functioning? I think I have enough, don't I? There we go. One more. Okay. Let's get that building. We can go start doing with other stuff. Okay, so our food is in good shape. Our advanced steelworks, which is what we're immediately going to build here. 50 and 28, we can do that one, and we can do that one. Like I said, that hopefully will take out our steel issue. And we have a new automaton, and we're going to make him do the steam thumper. So he's not, they're not produce coal 24/7. So the engineer on the project, he wants to borrow an automaton, automation I'm probably saying it wrong. We'll go ahead and get him. We'll let him borrow one. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Food. Flying hunter gear means more food. House redesign. That would be nice to do because we have some houses. We need to get some steel back though. So it's going to be a second on that. Oh, I guess they borrowed this one. So let's just put the workers back for a day. Whoops. And we reached the ice corridor. The second guy. We're following the wide corridor of crushed ice that the American dreadnought, the USS Hemestus, left in its wake. We marvel at the thick slab of ice that has been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought. Soon we'll be able to learn how much they managed to accomplish this feat. We have seen a huge silhouette in the distance, which might be the sister ship Prometheus. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to explore that one. Okay. Come on. Oh. These are now back. And now they're making about 9 an hour, which is nice. 24 hours a day. There was something I wanted to do. I wanted a house design. That's right. Less steel, please. So I can start upgrading all of these houses to their final forms. Oh, scouts to return to the city safely. Wonderful. Okay. And problem, homelessness. So we're immediately going to go right into these houses. 1, 2, 3. And then we're just going to start taking out our bunkhouses if we can. In the outer city first. We had a lot of steel. Okay. So more of the Londoners left. We're in good shape. We're going to do a major upgrade today. Oh, you're now waiting to get back out there. We're going to send you to the stone ship. 2 days. Oh, that's quite a trip. That is quite a trip. So... back to... Well, we got 1 hour for the second guy, so we shouldn't go too fast. A lot of homelessness because we're upgrading all the houses right now. 3, 2, 1, and waiting. Most of the machinery aboard the USS Prometheus has been dismantled or taken away. The massive steam hammer used to split the thickest ice lies broken by the ship's bow. The dreadnought is stripped of useful machines, but its hull contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. On the bridge, we found a log with Tesla's orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard. Take the amputees only if you have prosthetics to make them useful. Okay, so we got wood, we got steel, we got more of that. And we can go to the wrecked vehicle, which is 7 hours away. So while we are looking at that, we're actually going to be looking at our coal pile. Oof. So coal consumption's gone way up. So I need to actually figure out what's going on here. Because, yeah, we are now burning a whole lot of coal. Okay, so let's see. As they get the houses in place, I think it's because all of these are set to 2, when I really don't need them yet to be set to 2. So we're going to need a whole lot more coal when it comes up there. So that is all still very cold. Did that help my coal? Yes, it did, but it's still way high. So we actually need probably another coal thumper, but we have enough people for it. We also have these coal things going on over here. So let's go to the tech. Let's see. We're just going to do the coal thumper here. We'll do them like right here, and then on the other side we can build all of our resource gathering. So on the other side, let's see, resource gathering post. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Excellent. Okay. So we got a couple people getting sick. There you go. People abandoned the Londoners. There you go. More people are done. We are about to establish our Faith Keepers. I was trying to stay away from this, but we're trying here. Oh, there goes the hunters. Okay, so go to purpose. And we're going to get some Faith Keepers. So what we need to do is build and man a Faith Keeper. So we go to Faith. And we can just build this somewhere in the city. Let's just build it by the church. Ooh, we can do something else. So we can do evening prayers tonight. So that gives some people some food and some hope. Also help our hope, which will... A group of Londoners will abandon the cause, so that's kind of nice. This guy is waiting. Oh. He made it to the wrecked vehicle. We found the wreck of some sort of vehicle. We can salvage stuff from it. While disassembling the wrecked vehicle to salvage from what we could, we found a hidden cache of supplies. A site discovered supply depot. Words are having issues today, apparently. Okay. There we go. So that thing is now ready to go. Let's just put full people on it. Put the heater, because I think it is out in the city at the moment, so we will need a little bit of heat for it. We don't need heat for those because they are not manned by us. Okay, so all of these now have people. Let's go ahead and just start throwing them in there. Get our coal supply back going so we can actually really heat up the houses and do everything we need to do with that. So again, I'm going to do the same the second thing. I'm going to build another one of those, and so I can put on this coal thumper, so this is going to be moving 24/7. Oh, and engineers. Okay, Faith Keepers are established. More hope. Okay, so hope is very well done now. Okay. Oh, we got our house, so back to research. Let's see. There's the last house installation at the moment. Flying Hunter's gear gives them more raw food, which is what we need. So we can go with that. Okay, so everyone, yeah, so then that's, I guess, you can see the prom here. Is that it's kind of starting a little bit up. Give him a steam course. This engineer, he's working hard. You know what? I'll give him a steam core. I got 8 of them. I think this is the one that's getting work done right now. So we have one working there, one working there. One working there. Or one automaton working there now, so he's going to go 24/7. And that is just going to be people at the moment there. Okay. I'm going to put him right to work there. Flying Hunters had enough stuff. Back to the tech tree. Okay, let's see. Medical posts. We don't have that many people being sick. We're not using outhouses at all. Resources, we're good with that. That is done. Gathering post installation, we still have a lot of people in the gathering post, so it might be good to keep them warm. We also have being able to store more resources. Exploration, we don't really need additional scouts. I think we're in pretty good shape here. We can improve the automatons, which is something to think about. Heating, let's see. We can do advanced heaters, so they use more coal, but we're good there. Generator range, make it a little bit better. Generator power, so use more coal. Oh, generator coal consumption reboost. Well, we like that one right off the bat. Yeah, let's go ahead and get another one. So now that we're actually working well enough. So more people, men in their ways, so we're doing good. Oh, this guy's waiting to explore a supply depot. The shack's falling apart, but the contents still have some value to us. Shows that we found plenty of valuable supplies, and a ruined warehouse and a frozen pond are what we kind of found. So let's go to the... I like the warehouse, there might be stuff in it. Let us head over there. So, and we are going to pretty much get to the rest of this night, and then I think we're going to finish up this little part of it. Not a huge amount. Like I said, we finally got the Londoners are starting to come back to our side. We're almost up to about 400 people at the moment. That coal pile is completely full. This coal pile is getting there, so that's also pretty good for all of these. You could probably put more resources to gather there. Like our resources right now, coal, we are great on coal, so we can actually start to turn stuff up a little bit more on all of these things, because I definitely want to see how much I'm going to burn when I'm doing it. So we're going to do that really quick. Let's see, we got this last guy here. He never got switched. And we're at steam level 2. So that's good. So now, after setting them all up, we're still doing good. So that makes me feel pretty good. We have plenty of coal going on. Our food resources, 600 to 400. Really good there. Housing, we have 1 vacant bed. So we're in pretty good shape with that. Everything at the moment is almost comfortable. Almost. We're pretty close. So like I said, I think we're in pretty good shape to kind of leave it at this note. We are about to enter, we are on day 21. And like I said, the next episode, a little bit more fun because we're going to be going super cold and then back to warm a little bit. So we can see kind of how this survives the little bit colder, which is going to be kind of big to see. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me. We're going to do a little bit of a save. And we are going to be in great shape today. Cool. So thank you guys for watching and have a good day.